One of the major issues, as I say, everyone is talking about it in their respective countries. Iran. Okay. And so, yanko and someone so they are not say Ghanaian abranti asebe wono de his UK based in name say UK no wo ye nnwumtoni Daniel Boache, popularly known as Deserve. Yen nyina nim say abranti ho nsem bi ebeton bonten so a ye chemu aye no odwane ye ni ade be ye whole lot of issues omo hwehwe no omo ekohwehwe na asabre de wakopie mu ewo France ho eno akopia ya che no. Now I'm sure we would all want to know much about abranti ya with that screen see is so me nua be ma Chris ewo studio ha Chris ma akwa Bambra Studios. Abranti or that screen see so a Ghanaian UK based citizen sabri de ne honsem agim fidie no eso a echemu say wone UK police anase UK aban enya ama yache no wadwane yache no yedwane no kwa wom ni say den see.
Yes, Daniel Boache aka Pulse of UK aka Deserve. Abranti no modern day prison break and abranti no ewo UK honom na de nwanwane said ye china or pay excuse nti excuse obenya bi oso yare na ede na hospital hono no adwane na yasa akɔche no na yasa de na ba na wasa fake ailment na yasa de na different hospital so na abranti na adwane no odwane no okobia oko release nyom okay. Ma police for no
okay
okobia oko release nyom na nyom no ni videos ni ade a oye ni nyina na sanso selling out ni location ni ade na ama omo akɔche no enti eno ne adwumadi a metia ka say Daniel Boache aka Deserve aka also a boss of UK ono na sisi niema anase niema oye modern day prison break eno ne ade a ekoso abrantie no wo ho.
Okay, so ebusia said the nua be ma ne chemu no ye di ganche no for a crime or ye na ukoyare ye de ne call hospital enu odwane ye ne ye san chi ne biem ena osan dwane odwane ye te say France enu okopie mu na sabre de France abansa so ni mu asabre ye be extradict no de no akwakopie mu ewo UK or my nimu back. Now said the nua be ma ne can there've been a lot of songs wetwitwa Ediama mechanical police for any or say so obetimi abra becheme me na medwane na so odwane so ode ne ho bo adwa o there be wo mama won say wadwane I've left, this is where I am. So there are lots of videos of this guy na wo portray as wo mo ke police for wo mo hwehwe no yenkohwe video no emra.
All right, I think say you record near kwako video no, but then and some I am for the donor kafa branty you hope be kaisha tawale boy you be say I'm like the you can't catch me. And so you are saying the handcuffs are good and ni padodo na they are trying to relate Deserve to shatawale there no say one aboy you say intimate but you are say be chill na branty you no obono you we bia o no me gonna say o aveli no home yes abeche no ase adwane.
Okay.
Until you don't know how this guy is doing on any man or you know, who I want to say because say what di bone na ya becho na wa fa kwan bi so afeki so yare ye do akọ hospital e kwan a abrantie no be fa so e de adwane afi hospital ho no on ti ase do you understand enti bibi say no a lot of movie houses are started contacting guy no.
Oh wow.
Say even say yeah the no court near sentence na they will sit with him, try to put the story need together. How is he able to break loose from the police cells? Time I didn't call hospital no. And I'm sure say in as much as say enye dimpa enfama Boache Daniel Boache no some way somehow wait me afa ho cash out because a lot of movie houses I must start here needing komo omo be make sure say probably they will script a story na omo shoot ewo honum. So we are looking out say bia Tyler Perry crowd in Humbe Jimbi na yehu a very nice story about Daniel Boache because abrantie na sem no odwo hu bia on ti ase. So
and he's very young too. Yes, 21 years.
21 years on one of that screens national ultimus and the rasta near day aquano near brepa say prison break no or the year part 2 an exclusive version a bit me at the aba ewo honomo into yes. That is the update. If you want ever.
Wow. So Abusia, this guy is some way somehow he's a Ghanaian. You tracing the route, or tracy eba Ghana. And what we are even gathering is a nanki ye be deportable. And I just say was saying Jane ya what you copy more France at this time around or Massa Yede actually beam. And the interval now. I think it's within a week or said and all the boss are brand where Johnny action was a Johnny Bium. So you could see that this is a very serious one at that time. Emma Winina Eba. Now, with all that, there are other and somewhat and also Boba with regards to Abrantewe. Yes, yebeko niakoshe video nearby betwaso.
From what is happening in Iran and from the Metropolitan Police, and this is about an escaped prisoner. This is a man who escaped from Lewisham Hospital, has now been found in France. He was arrested on Monday at around 8:15 local time. This is Daniel Boakai, who was arrested in La Bouxière in France on suspicion of escaping lawful custody. It's believed that he was smuggled out of the country in a lorry after he escaped whilst he was in police custody on Sunday the 15th of February at Lewisham Hospital. The police are saying that arrangements are now underway to bring him back to custody in the UK, and also inquiries are ongoing to identify those who may have assisted him evading capture. So this is Daniel Boakai, who is 21, who escaped police custody at Lewisham Hospital on the 15th.
Abusia Daniel and Semwa Kosono and Asabre de womo mahu update was Sky News na so timu say amanfo bebre eni edi Abrantewe nasem no echia utimu say it's quite interesting say as young as his age utimi di police fo adwene edi agoro ene oche na hwim asemframa no okọ oche na hwim asemframa no ko. So you could realize Abrantewe ankasa no niema oye na eyenkofo bebre wanwa as to how he's able to do it, how he's able to go about it. And unfortunately for him there, amafo chema this time around chia ya che no e wo France aye be extraditing akọ back to UK no ebia onsan nye den enya ne ti endidi mu biem ti say they see, because I'm sure the police are also upping their game up to meet the guy. Yacho first one where Johnny, yacho second one where Johnny, because according to Zemo Ebane de na say he has escaped police custody twice in less than a week. Twice in less than a week. We say just say now watching the crown query your chin and Ojane, and they say or more asa cheno e France after Ojane for almost 16 years. And Ojane ya sabre de wo mo ye dem wo mo echen almost sign e kwachen into utimu say 16 days police for na brepa.
I mean, I listened to one of the UK police for, and they were talking about the fact that the second time they were looking out saying medical attention or prison honor.
Okay.
Now doctors and free the hospitals to come to the prison yard honor komu. But then almost share the condition in the way are all honor. Now it was say more rational, because you see the guy was faking it as if say in the next 2 minutes will bet me every. You see, until they had to quickly rush him back to the hospital. The kind of test or more running here, o man said that who be bia hano say weni hano. And before they can come back to attend to him, na ya chire mu say weni nti ye behwe ya ebia will do this process on you or this procedure on you, no. Na Abrantewe na dwane. And that was the last resort that they were looking out for. Say anytime anka bibia sa besi bi no, they will make sure say omo de doctors be free hospital ho na omo e de abehwe Abrantewe no. Na say dem di kan no, we ebetimi aye cash out season de ama Abrantewe no. But ebeye ya say omo be deport no. I remember some people had issues like that, cases like that. Ye kai omo free takrade ekopiem that one too, I think it is France also. a movie say Yebe Kaisa movie now. And I think this guy too has a story that they've decided say most of the movie houses not have decided, so they will write on it and then script it. No more intra and famano.
There've been a lot of videos circulating online about Daniel Boache. Ane oyegane ni awoti UK wotonyom ai there are a lot of videos about him. Yenhwe video number ni into aso.
I'm that guy in the boss of UK. I'm that guy in the boss of UK. Done it twice, now the thing come insane. On my side, these are boss from Ukraine. Catch me if you can, I'm in the ring towards the plane. I'm a kitchen like a creep out of space. Now I'm home trying to stay out the way. Rubber nigga shoot, rubber nigga lace. I woke up clean, he gon' die today. I was trying to get a race.
That is Daniel Boache enwuma otwaye edema police for is you can na sabrante na near you na near dim papa. The question people are asking is how was he able to escape from UK, because so the way breaking prison UK like we are expecting say you still be within the enclaves of the country. What you are saying, you be London, we feel London, and now call a different town with the same UK. But this time around, he's out of UK to France, and I'm for business. How was he able to escape?
Well, almost system is not like how Africa no.
Okay.
Especially in West Africa, people were looking out for borderless. People are looking out for borderless Africa. Even West Africa, so now they started talking about the fact that Zenka with a Ghana card, you can enter and then exit countries with ease. You know, with the Europeans, so offer a trainer, you can just enter France, enter Germany, enter different countries, Italy, and then come out. Do you understand? And on holiday, it will be very easy. Say, we wait me a movie between countries any day. And one was say, we me a movie here from UK, a copy of France, because of how their system is. Probably that is how our team movie here maybe there or through another or maybe or the train any movie from UK Eco PM or France. Okay.
Now another video up with regards to Daniel Boache. Yenhwe video number.
Catch me if you can, I'm in the ring towards the plane. I'm a kitchen like a creep out of space. Now I'm home trying to stay out the way. Rubber nigga shoot, rubber nigga lace. I woke up clean, he gon' die today.
So this is Abrantie, no very fearless young guy. One day to say until be a case or chino be done with Janin so be chanyum so be pusti amo who say we're Janny out to me a day and so we realize that this guy is being talked about a lot. Social media no so doing strange things at age 21, and when I raise a whole lot of conversation about the guy. Now, ye free Daniel Boache and Semiswa. Ebusia yen call rapper gets and sem eso Sabria Menewo Ekase. Ono so enyum tunia. Wono so ne honsem ababetoja na abrantia ye kana sem no utimu say it's quite sad of what has happened to him. Now ye kana nsem na ye ka see the fact that ye chiremu accident case be enasabri ama yejeli no. Chris, what is happening?
Yes, Abrantia gets he's a rapper. He's an award-winning rapper in Canada, Awajidin, United Kingdom. Unfortunately, hit and run because we Ghana here ma Abrantia be free mu ya ma no bed syndrome near the ma Abrantia ni free mu no. The same thing a course so a honomo gets rapper. Or they somewhere northeast London.
Okay.
Students be kapwem and Abrantie and so eden a car a tremor or the airport no Emma Abrantie no and as a student in free mu very very sad honum 80 and no after so journey ye any adieni na or more 80 me ekwache na see the pair what is a year coming the reports I bano HMwa Abrantie gets or bet me akumbe 12 years.
Wow.
Honum. So that is the update free but very very unfortunate say what the car be now we journey. you know, Kumase, it was it yesterday, ABC Honum sa Emma, and no, Nipano de Bona no free mu, Kumase, but ono de way nyane,
Okay.
Okoye, no Oko report. I think it was a Ford Kakesieni bi.
Okay.
And Oko reporting who Emma a police for Ewo a Honum. Tiwe no Shao, and Kakana Wuchi. Aba emrane be hu ni say a sign tina sometimes one the better say a manslaughter or something.
Okay, yeah.
Enti wo no tina nipa no we wanya 12 years no. Ye ne wanyane a I'm not sure say because can account and betimi aduru 12 years no. So that is the unfortunate incident I see on the side of Air Gates.
Okay, ebusia na chese rapper Gets na sabre de wode ne ho akwakoje sebe yes, asemo hoi nipa ene pen was. And one thing you have to know about this country say ewa manone ene say udi boni a untimi nwane emfa utim didi muka say you are running away and you will not be caught. Or boy you dwane yen at the end of the day no cameras ne ade timi apia abrante omotimi ayeden ache no asabre de obi say as in the music career no ena ya be ya nisa because from what it seems no it seems like Abrante no niti ended. Now BBC are reporting news on this Abrante Nyumtunia ye kane ho asem. Was award-winning rapper Get has been jailed for 12 years for killing a student in a hit-and-run collision in northeast London. The 41-year-old, whose real name is Justin Clark Samuel, was sentenced at the Old Bailey after he previously admitted causing the death of 20-year-old Yubin Tamang by dangerous driving. Tamang, a university student from Nepal, died in hospital 2 days after being struck by Clark Samuel's car on Red Bridge Lane East, Ilford, on the evening of 18th October 2025. The court heard that Clark Samuel had been driving a more than 60 mph in a 30 mph zone when his BMW M5 hit Tamang as he crossed the road. He failed to stop at the scene. Judge McLucraft Casey also disqualified Clark Samuel from driving for 17 years. He said CCTV footage showed a quite appalling litany of incidents leading up to the fatal collision, which were simply shocking. Outlining the facts on Tuesday, prosecutor Philip McChee said Clark Samuel had been drinking alcohol on the evening of the crash. The rapper from Woodford Green in East London was said to be 1.5 times over the legal limit. The defendant initially said he had drunk 3 glasses of brandy with a meal at a restaurant. As he drove his BMW M5 at speed back towards his home in Woodford, he failed to stop at 6 red traffic lights, and the court told. So what you say Abrante no, it was out of careless driving and dangerous driving, and where they car no kobo the young Tamen 20 years student. And to say, apart from 12 years sentence na yede amano no ya sound so abaneno from driving for a whole 17 good years. It be just say the law is really working.
Yes, Ghana, because currently we could see say things are really working here in Ghana.
Okay.
You bold and check, not just say baba befoul with the kudos to the IGP on the rant the Juma or more ewo honum. Ain't exactly the same thing, and I say an upgraded version, men can say and of course UK. Ain't say ne guy yeah Ghana ha hit and run
Daniel Boachi.
Is it Daniel Boachi?
Yes.
No. I mean Ghana ha hit and run a see, you know.
Oh, okay.
I think I forgot. Charles, yes. Charles the see up to now no. And say a chill be because that stretch of a quite nice accident in the sea or circle no. I don't think say me sure say probably was on the flyover. A no cameras behind said anyway bet me capture BB, but then
okay.
Omo try say omo play back some of the footages now. Probably they can maybe get some suspects be no match omo. But then in UK no baby I should be a baby besi bia no yensa ebetimi account e wo hono ma ama sisi omanya get na so akoye hye e wo ho.
Okay, so ebusia, that is it about a year rapper get into say one shede hunu wo monten so dia na de wo ho ne say yache no a ye jeli ni 12 years into serve a year sentence. Now yen free and some way so na yen kopie mu e wo nsem fofo so anano ada e wo a ye Ghana he ya mamprobi e na beto dwa say baby obi akowia eba abofra ya wono foforo ewo eye mamprobi polyclinic na chese yeduedue mu a na chese maami ani din ede Latifa Salifu na ne ho ekobon ensem ni mu na omutumi gi abofra ne de ma ne maame na yeche Latifa ene update aba about eye Latifa okopie mu court no ensem a esie ewo ho Chris boyemu den na esisisi a.
Yes, assemble kwesi mamprobi polyclinic ma timemufo na wo ho na omo ani enhyeda nye ho no. Currently the update e ba ne say Latifa Salifu ayeche no sisi de ya granting the bail I be mananya a temporary release.
Okay.
I will wait me akofi na the bill like the tone so 200,000 Ghana cedis.
200,000
Ghana cedis. It is scanning 2 billion.
Okay.
And no any sika the to Latifa Salifu so I expect to say oboka ko to scan no mejai.
Okay.
With two sureties.
Okay.
And that is the update a free Latifa Salifu alleged baby thief no ho eba.
Okay, now I mean court being na same way womo edi this particular case.
Yes, enti we Accra Dofsu Circuit Court.
Okay.
Ho na omo edi case ne koye enti Accra Circuit Dofsu Court. Omo ho you could see on your screens say ye wie bibia na ye de no free honom de no akọ eno na Latifa Salifu say dey per what is go currently what is coming in from the court in Chimwa omo amano bill 200,000 with two sureties.
In the same way beto Mountain so no what is the reaction from Ghanaians? How are they taking the news of her bail condition and terms no?
Up till now no a lot of people were of the view say mama no Emma, I think that some media personalities grab a din komo chire mu say peer pressure the mama me no koye sa ne ma ne so a lot of people have the views Mama no ebikura yanko hwehwemu as to what is really wrong with her because per reports not just say as oni obi awoda wo and oni obi atena awoda na the second person on the betena is see onya wo mfa ma no na people felt say some interviews conduct wo mama no baby ote any ni area mu no they were like she used to portray so onyem.
Okay.
Enti omu fi omu hu say mama no de akra ba na say wa hospital akwa Emma almost area more for be crazy, a crano, and no more boama because we are called for there. Do you understand? I know or more boano say, oh, my woman, any aji. After the later, I'm better and say, Obia Korea crowd man probi polyclinic. Then they started asking themselves, as some near some beings, yo. I mean, you see, and they be more come out tip off or more equageno. So, and they be more still now, they are confused, say, then obitimi koye bibi say sir. Okay. Yes, I mean a lot of people are thinking say nka yenko hwehwe na adwumu kakra nkosi ase.
Okay. Ebusia yenko Accra Dofsu Circuit Court na yenhwe de si wo ho ene.
What is all this? I don't know if you're. Boss, stop that thing.
Abusia, this video I could share, scenes from Accra Dofsu Circuit Court. They see ewo ho ene ebra Latifa Salifu, the alleged baby thief at Mamprobi Polyclinic. Ekopiemu ewo court no. Na Oshaya granting a 200,000 Ghana cedis bill with two sureties no. Ebinumu trema 200,000 anoshi for areho asemna areho, but as a 200 no, it's too much for her to pay. At least politicians for cry omumudu do no kramon time almost at 200,000 baby thief when is can number man 200,000. It's quite unfortunate though, say BBC see, but then right now no ebinum so say they love how justice is being served. Almost say on be justice their man. They say the bill na their man on and they say ye jana manako, but the case is still in court. Mobeko so atena asem no so ana omahu no kre ewo asem nim. On your screen so say Mamprobi Polyclinic baby thief granted 200,000 bail with two sureties. Latifa Salifu has been granted 200,000 bail with two sureties after being arrested over the alleged theft of a newborn at the Mamprobi Polyclinic in Accra. Said the Edika Kano Latifa says in the granting 200,000 bail with two sureties over Abufra say Okoria no ewo Mamprobi Polyclinic. Because the suspect, who was remanded after her initial court appearance, was seen leaving the Dofsu premises following fresh proceeding on March 4th, 2026. And she said the nimuno ye no or the kind court and ye remanded no ne enwoko piemu ewo eye quarter court amano a bail condition. Or meanwhile, the rescue baby has been reunited with his mother after receiving medical care at Kolebu Teaching Hospital. In the trema abufrani ye no efri Latifa ho edene koma ne mame no womo edene ko Kolebu Teaching Hospital na omode no ekọ honom no eno makohwehwe ni mu ni bibia edeno ama ne mame. Latifa Salifu, a young woman allegedly involved in the baby theft incident at the Mamprobi Polyclinic in Accra, has been granted 200,000 bail with two sureties. Intino said the Nsemne Kikana interviews course on dear and all what was being said and in the year when the suspect was arrested on Wednesday, February 18, 2026 for allegedly stealing a newborn baby at Mamprobi Polyclinic. Enti busum ye twe mu ne de to so dum wo twe no na ye che Latifa Salifu over the baby theft wo sa ensem no. So Chris, right now no is there any confirmation say wetimi emiti bail condition no ama say be okofie and said they are now going to process it?
Yeah, so basically they are now going to process it. As I was speaking, as I was giving the update earlier, and I made sure say sika no dey abono no afi na ye hwe say obetimi ama ne nsa ke sika no de beba na sa na temporary release de bema no obetimi agya na temporarily for some time na da o masa hye say omra court no obeba be pm. You know say Brano no, she has to report herself to the police station any day. And when she's able to meet any bail conditions now, I'm very sure say she will go home and also reunite with her family any day. It is quite unfortunate say you might be saying AC, because you could see on your screens the woman is a nice lady. The way you sit here now, you don't really understand say peer pressure no be na ma wotimi akodi sa adwuma no ana se ni kunu na worry no foforo no ne te no ono na ebia auto pressure man no, because some people cannot stand it o ebi mu ntimi stand it.
But say ni kunu ni wo yere dada,
it's not possible wo yere dada o obi shada shia obi ne wo say wo me pese me no wo keke. Do you understand? And we don't know where the pressure was coming from. Say ye fie ni family ni ade, but nko ba wa wo say 2 or 3 that day coming. Yes, sure said there should be a level of pressure. Better so. Other people were talking about the fact that Bia, she was being contracted by some or monko fubi or mo yes rituals ni ade ni bi. And she has to come and explain to us say den ena otimi call hospital ho say okwa kuwia baby. You know, it maybe Ghana Hana yes saba obetimi awo hospital oni beti no ye de obi ba
ye ni ba brɛ
ye de obi ba brɛ na ya sesa oba na obi o so opɛ oba na akɔ wo be ma and ebi mo so wo ho no mo a I mean staff na nka say bi obi wa some of them allegedly some outsiders bitimi contract mo contractor omo etimi edi sa adwuma no. It was back in the days na na ehu bi. Currently the na yen share dan TB sa ebio wo ho no mo a we nso ebebo amane koya asema say the wenya bill wo ho no. You could see on the screen say she's not really herself.
Okay, so abusia update ebaye concerning Latifa Salifu, the baby thief, and I say alleged baby thief no awokofa eba ewo Mamprobi polyclinic no and eba say there previous court appearance no ye remanded no but sabe you are granting a bail of 200,000 Ghana cedis with two sureties wo mo hwe so obetimi emiti the conditions ye dey amano no na wakofie as the proceeding of the case no unfolds no mo hwe so obetimi di asem no dey amano. Now how are people I mean taking this news? Our mothers thinking say oh ebia yenjai asem ne manenka and say I know you've already stated some of the neighbors nekra describing to be a very good person and all that, and some are saying there was a video actually a neighbor was interviewed I know what say do ye any dey yet now so yen consider no like let's massage a bit the law for her sake no say nankofo hu no say we bia senka on a normal sense be twa be 8 years amananka yen famra be 2.
You know, in all these things, no, there are other people who are also having a dream. Say this could be the wake of a baby theft, any baby swapping, no, and a course maybe mass here, so say, no, do you understand? Say we, and yes, I che no. And you don't know where it would have happened again.
Okay.
It's likely for a Ghana police service. Actually, pana. Say, nese bibia hano nese onwana waso kwakofa akra ne de nadwane said the ordinary koye bia no. Ne bona. Asutwe wo ho no some the man because ebi mu wadwemi say ebia no na esa be hyase. Do you understand? It's way or yanche no. There are people maybe almost they've been tasked to do that. And the way I shady any yes you bet me then. Yeah. Amana. So people feel say as such as you should not be abona, they also the man no yemfamano because who knows? Ebia this is the wake of a baby theft and a baby swapping ni bill Ghana has said.
So then that is all about Mamprobi baby thief allegedly and someone a course so Ghana hano now na ye a and same way as well. One particular issue and so say a man for baby adwene akosiswa wo moka ho asem no na no nsem bia sompa FM sompa komo ohini ni ada so a ebe kan ya akotwetwe nkomo bebre aba ba me no ka say ohini ni asa ne ho ya ba asem esan say ye kiremu a it could be likely said this woman can lose her job as the presenter for sompa komo wo sompa FM eso esan say massive crowd and I say enipa don bebre a wo mudwuma wo mo edie ne say wo mo che plantain eton both on traffic ne hemfa ne nyina call say mami yenji ne dwuma enfenfri ne nsem esan say ono nso collapse for businesses into screens so say the plantain chip sellers association is set to storm Sompa FM claiming that presenter Ohinini is collapsing their business. Now, Utimu says no, or more any bread, and there are videos, several videos are up. Amount for Chim said the plantain for any bread, a bit to me Mohinini, Najuma Abon. Now, there's one person now, Wababe Kasa, about this whole issue, Ekoswa, Shema, and I just say, so, Eche plantain, no, ebie. Now, there, all come was empty to crown, and say, Ohini ni beka asem no what the video bi ba out na ababa wa bi chi plantain as rubber ni bi aye ka ho asem ni demu a lady no nso aba bonten aba be chechim now yentie nsem a lady no e de etudwa ye ba ye beto aso
me chia mo social media fo Sompa radio mami a wote wo minim udini What you want to what you your program? I will send Crawford Jano. Akulana. What the Akulana abetus in social media no. Rubber no what is plantain basket no. A rubber and I say a day. Basket no was watching the plantain. What is suffering? I've been what is suffering. What is son? One near Gumana, now Brunina, one, what the rubber they are, one now. I would do. You're really, that's 50 years. What's the way? One of us say, yeah, never credit. I gotta say, Baba, yeah, the rubber, yeah, busted your move.
Aggressive plantain chips sellers and abusia asemu Chris into saying in the crack saying
she said the crack is our head here the corner emze plantain chips for nanga so mumu achemienu
okay
emze mien sakra
okay
ebi mo se o de che enye.
Okay.
There are some videos ebi mo so kire mu ati said ye na ehwe o se rubber na enaningu ayi anwanim
okay
enti nkenye hwe
okay
ena ye wo mo so mo de o ma gie agina mu ebi mo call I think say over the week na ebi mo call La Paz and they call demonstration ni ade na say ebi mo so se da bi o mo so be kosompa kumase fo no o mo so be kosompa na on za asem ne ba nkanfo na gigina mu pa o but say kumase fo no so say Drew headquarters omo aho na free e ne ba had as I back to omo nje omo so say omo be kosompa na omo akostome ho but then in the wake of all these no among for the omo health and so to niam bi hu kakra. Do you understand? Because omo ka say ye de che na enye hwe nye sa anani agum enti enye hwe udi enye hwe ni ade no odwe hu awon ti ase ebi mo so put challenge. This morning I was listening to a radio station the na host no so put a very big challenge. Say mo se mo fa rubber nche a omo mra na ye nche no normal na ye chi ne normal wi a na ya hwe se 1 week 2 weeks ebe gina ebe sa akoso a aye gregro said ye tie na what I says that cripsy kind of feel no ebe koso aye sa bi wa because someone ti ase say ye be che ene ye de be kofie ansa ade ache ye de akofie ansa ne asa de aba in 3 days time still na ye gina so ubomu a what he say yes ade no eye gregro enti na there was someone around so a throw challenge edi ama omo say omo mra na omo emehwe bibi sa wo nti currently ne dey we don't know. Do you understand? Because they be more confirm say omo de ye na enani ngum ene ade ene bi mo so si dabi omu nyusu kra enti I mean ye hwe bia ni nyina betimi abobo akwakosi FDA for or ye hwe de omo ni nsem on beka e de afa we hu
yo ongini ni adazo a video wo ye ya abusia ama lady ababonten abeye so aggressive ne fellow colleagues no ye beje bre na yakohwe video ne ye ba ye beto aso
mo ja bia e kwasa sama ba yi di what the rubber mo am say obi an so obi ye bita I centrofo pinom mo wa platform akese na ka mo be ye nyina akatetia e kwasa sama ba yi wa odi se rubber basket ya what is the ato anwamu yawu
ye be woman lady
se so mo no o ma sem ni nyina ne se o mo ni se bi mo ye bi o but and you mean intimate or kind best how many problem no
and also do omoboa
na no tie me say send na me ama me quotation Isaiah 41 verse 10 en suro me no ho en wa akoma to me no nyakopon me sha ode nso meboa me say adu mu bom tuo na ye nyina e braso say ye the political affiliation bi atonchen na ye fight the system jam fight this system we ya ye nyina ye bewu wo man na ye tim no e mafu adoa e mafu adoa enkola trope e ye nyina ya hyehyɛ adufu e ye de namu college.
This is the video ohinini about the fact say basket na lady no e dey sisa plantain efiri anwan mu no ekogya ni mu nyina na enane so basket ne chemicals ne ade enti ni nyina bekwa kogwangwa ni mu ebefra plantain ye bewe yade ahodo ene beba benya ye no ena kyese plantain chips fo emu ni ya omoti kose ekum omo se da bi ye gye tumu a enye yi enti ye nso ya sore waka yentimi mo hinini enwu ye dwuma saa ema no enye yi de eya areho ho ne se sometimes the truth is bitter but why ene beka saa nokre no so one cat sound no cre na why never babe come out and this truth that ohinini try say wo be portray it out no Ghana need this year back aba bonten a wabebo ohinini aba wabebo na baso ankasa wo say o mani more pia for say no cre no ayenka and now bet young boy young girl kidney disease liver disease hole in heart dear near ye go get fan no say go me fan no say then just to save the person ni nyina ebia ni now lady aye can say me what that hospital beds one fidie ni ade sisi ne so eno chem said baby am so niema wey e de mababe wie eni enti ebe ya ye nyina ye kambom ne support o hinini na ye push sa agenda we e wo Ghana ha enti sa de a kodwo to by December dear nem say nyina ye ko we the voice of Clemento Suarez by June dear no obi ewu ye nkohwe video no embra.
You say anything. Omode cassava flour, omode fra granite paste, emayedi yeast, minara yede fra cassava dough. And yadi na yesema yenka. FDA ayedin na omoshe na yale yede da machine so. Na meda he da machine so amadazwa mini da machine so ayayarefo nduane ayedi yesema yenka sesen na okoka so a mode awo etwa omo etwa ne mpoa nse no kre na oka se wonim obi a oya ka chem se ende yare na bu kofo wuwu youth no owu ankasa mama yeda se wate nyame sha bebre wajuma a woje juma pa nyame sha wayade wate ayade she machine amedaso de mayarefo se mambeda machine so a enyi se dentia yesema yenka cancer bebre aba ayare nfola nketenkete na omba dialysis so omo so nduane a yede ma yetomum nfola nketenkete mitwa dem ha kyerem a mbehu nkofo egu ha nyame nkwa na megua nyame nkwa na mewa ha ipadom egu dialysis ha mama yeda wase wate ejuma na we yedase
Abusia a very educative piece free a year Ghana need this year or non so either dialysis so chemu say eniema sebe say ekoye redie mu no ye nya manfo amamo anka amaya yete ho saa tim nie nyina ye wu and it's quite sad se koso sa se be obi adane mouthpiece obe pushi against this now so nyenya ebinom a wo nso aye o madwen say they would fight it because it's collapsing their business and the best thing is say wo de unka ho ayedin wo ka ho nso asesa as simple as that but the bia Ghana for ye be say contest chain football match wo kodwe mu hanom say ni nyina mu no say de na ye di no highlighting niema ye nuanom moton nuane okrom ha no there is another surprising issue abeton mountain so me can be say uni bi da yo eba ye nyina ebeje yare no ebie kire mu ase fufuo a ya wo na ade ache so na sa fufuo no obi ani o se de ye de fra banku a choba afo no timu amudi choba banku no monkan na mu no se sa choba banku na mudi no eniema efrefre mu no enya sem ketwa Chris you know say na no a video bia na me hwe wo TikTok fufuo na ye wo na ye de banchi ebe fra no unim de ye afra fufuo no fante doko no oh me see video we de me na wa hakra nka me nka sambre fante doko no na ye de ahye banchi na ya bobo no so ene ye de fante doko no se eye body o se be ma ne color na chese okwabra ni gina so choba afoi choba iduane mo amudi se oka ho udidi choba me boa okoba asimako
anyway so we really want to talk about this particular issue because mami de
very 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 sick
very sad na me crack plantain chips for the mami asema no oka no first of all she was relating it to adena unset nenka omoka moye bo fruit ni ade anka mo de kenten osa o de go basket mu unse no organic kakra but we no rubber no say immediate heat ayekoka rubber sa no den bi ebeda na no wasem no cancer kra na obi revelations no ba ben ehu se sa mo de rubber anka sakra to anwanim na some videos were circulating what a year is going on no ebi mu nye ema ebi mu buafu ni ade but then ni nyina koso ni ade but then the other one I walk kan fufuo die shocking no
me say me kwa here say
very shocking
fante dokunu ne de atum finfin ne wo so se bode ye de be fra fufuo ama nkofo papa no ma wo mu akohoma wo fie wo makotina choba okochoba ani mesa mema no omo akohoma wo fie so okochoba wo beto fufuo atonam wo ma me choba ura ne nkwan mu nyina de gu na aduane ne so
me ankasa me nhyada ne di wo choba na recently me kodi banku bi wo baby ade chien when I speak we me ankasa me practical way me experience here when I speak I'll feel like deep down in my throat bibi ewusu wom it was through the whole day and I started no AC. I don't know. I don't know. It's very sad. I think that there's a video to this.
Yes, it was a video, no, Emra.
So say me my the frab na ya be kan. Wo di fufuo ni frab banku na mo be kan no. Ba fa. Samu wo fufuo no na fe fufuo na ansa. Na mo di asi ade achi na mo ka banku na mo di fufuo na fra. Sa eno mo sa leti embo na ka frɛ bi. Na ne be ya. Embo le be de fi. Embo se be tu fufuo ne go be ya ka bi. Say the front and Molina ye. No, Molina, no more fufu fra na. There be on the phone. At the essence, I am. I said the head man. You didn't come home that the sending one. Would it have a fufu no? Jesus, now the Molino Afra. That's right. I walk across so to across so to. Ebusiafo onyam na me kan o obi na afre eti say onyi na bezo a oni me mi o me so me da bezo a yo enti na wo no na oni obi na ye adwuma ti agade obe ka kire mo na mo ye me bo a sa na me ni obi na ye adwuma e ni pa na be kan ana ba ya asem a wo kan ya o mo se enkai na ye ko to ba na ni be
Nti ebo 9:30 ena na yakọ ekwan ko drink. Yes, se bare ni nyina bia na wama pia water rubber na yeton wo bibia yetoba. Na wama ye the sickness to mo de gu angwa na mu. Ina be ye betimi de sa angwa na ye tie. Akse bare ni nyina na ewi. Bajo u tiene. Hasene ba ba ne ba de. Na te u chuma un sa.
Mali di boko. Boko.
Mami, radin shira why? Say dia waja.
No ya na ya ma hu o wa some be mu because we be name.
Dabi abeba kumasi bia. Ada obeba kumasi bia no abechia ye why?
Sisi e no kumasi.
Yo when ye fiti na akopem ya wada tem bia obenya kwan bia no abechia ye.
Mbacho yo, na abechia why?
Yo. Hey nana brampa.
Malady.
Eni penyina fuadwa. Ememe fuadwa.
Hey.
Eme fuadwa. Enkwala trofe.
Tinwe yimfiamfia.
Ye nyina ya hyehyɛ dufu
ene ye nenam ho
ye nwui ne yana obi ana ye fu omu ye tobana fufufi no mutie obi na Africa o Ghana fo amutimu bekume no obi fukọ
obi antimi nku
wo so omu ye toba wo so
tuom enkran
wo mu wo toba no ne ka toba ewura te fufuo no ye betu agudie
ye be hunu
etu amamu hunu fufuo no funu wada ase no mo de mole afra akane banku
edo o man no banchi mole
edu anumre so ano makoche bayere o mama sesa sahye water
rubber no
mo de aida yi
on de gu anwanim
sabeya
ebe ma bayere na de
wasi anwa no so mo de be chia enye den
ensa
abusia a lot is happening. Aduane anipa bedi akone yemu no chese process famu ansa na yehu de yehu no enya asem ketwa o. And it's quite unfortunate that people are trying to create awareness and others are fighting against it. Nti yenka ne say the appropriate organization in charge of our aduane die mu ne niema no na they are not playing their role well and assessing.
Well, and also ya de ka ho nzesese no obia no afa bibia kosi kwan ho ba bi no oton or you see what kind of regulations now more ton are people that hawk in the streets, what kind of regulations do they go through? I know say some of them more call a mini when can I say district and I say MC and I say you can say district assembly assembly for no home ye come omo e koyo omo test ne ade error ne omo ene ade but then iba no go fie no ono ane aduane a wonim de odigum what I say no akwa
are they not supposed to be running, let's say, an unannounced routine checkup to see what is going on?
Enema ekoso no oh yo ba minim so onimbi ebia onimbi
but you mean did choba
enya choba asem kra wo enema ekoso pa no hu anyway so that is what is currently going on. Do you hear how best omo betimi aye some regulations be betimi akebe most of these things any other nan saying me kram refi say me bekasa asem we me to anka no na so to me to traffic mu enso to me di anka no we me nsem nyina ye yellow. I was wearing jeans.
There's a video on social media that shows that a man for chuchanka ni ria na ye white ne ebunu green na no mo de akose kala mu na ye yellow go amaye ni enso fe ni akoto ni anom but ni nyina
uhuni sa say na juicy asa so wom ni ade enso na anka ne den pa
nyame ne ye boafo abusia ye free nsem we so asem we ka se yetena so a ye nkan wie the whole day ni e ka ho asem now eye abranchi a ne din edikoka amanfo bebre na tag ne say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne ba be ma esan say oka Dr. Bawumia ne communication team no ɛho ɔno ɛna ne mfoni ni ɛda me nkyɛn ɛwɔ screens no ɛso no me ne wo ɛka sei Ghana Traditional Council wo mo ɛde nkrata akɔma ne sɛ wo mo hia no ɛwɔ mo na ase ɛnemanim ya san sɛ wagu nkranfo ho fi ɛna amafo ka sɛ na koka de ne campaign ana sɛ ne campaign wo yema Bawumia ne de wo yema MPP de ɛfa nkranfo ho sɛn ɛne yɛ nsɛm bebre now she screens so say the Ghana Traditional Council has summoned Koka, a member of the communications team of Muhammadu Bawumia, to appear before the Ghana chiefs and priests over comments made on social media concerning Randy Abbey. According to the notice, the directive was issued by the high priest and the chiefs of the Ghana state, who emphasized that the matter should be treated with utmost seriousness. Inti echema ese Koka wakwa kasa ediafa Cocoa Board CEO, former Good Morning Ghana presenter ewo Metro TV eso Randy Abbey na nsemo waka yen no ene nunti yasemo no. Now the sermon rate no ewo yenchen ewa ha ye de beto screens no so de amamu na utimu se esi asemo ho ye nipa ene pe ne ho asemo ampa nti wo share screens so away every 9 way the house of highest priesthood of the Ghana state eba se I was say letter of invitation Kweku Osei Kranche Asiedu aka Koka. Dear sir, invitation to meet the Ghana chiefs and priests at the Ghana Traditional Council, Gamanche Palace, North Kaneshi, Accra. Internet say ye ton safre no se wo mepie mu wo Gamanche na himfie wo North Kaneshi wo nkran pompuni mantemu ha. We say I'm directed by the high priest of the Ghana state and the chiefs of the Ghana state to formally invite you to appear before them to provide clarification regarding the statement you made on social media concerning Randy Abbey. Entine chema social media so ene wokoka nsem bi efa Randy Abbey hu nanso no enkran ahemfo ene eye ahemfo mpanimfo epese wo mu ehu nokre efa nsem a obekeka ye no ehum. Also your presence is respectfully requested to address the matter and offer any necessary explanation. Kindly treat this invitation with the seriousness it deserves. Intine chema ye ton safre de bo modern na fa asem ne personal say the wo ye personal campaign e de ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no na bra faith match eye ochina omo pese omo hu no ewo eye Gamanche na himfie ewo North Kaneshi enti we no o sha omo wie no mo san copy eye MPP for General Secretary eye Konua omosa Justin Frimpong Konua omo copy nso eka ho na ya copy Justin Frimpong Konua they are not to say they are looking forward say obe make sure say Koka will make his appearance to the Gamanche Palace. I'm sure say amanfo be wondering say adan Randy Abbey no nkwa na ye nkran oye nkran ni de hia na asesen enti adan na obi akoye na ye politics na obi akoka asem de afa ne yonko nwa Gamanche nkranfo ahemfo de omho ba be frufrum Chris eden na ekoso
Kweku Osei Kranche Asiedu Koka ono yenye nim say proud to 31st January primaries awo ye NPP mu no kasa pa de ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia do na say do kan you know say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say the first born no mo maka no ato so wo ho no but nsem a na ekokoso no abrante ne de nsem bi to dwa kire mu say ye pe obi di Cocoa Board ahye ne nsa enye sebi Dr. Randy Abbey na wo se de ma no cause papa no kra de nenko ball na wo ye na ye pe obi head Cocoa ahye ne nsa sebi na enye nkrani
okay
because nkrani hankran ha say himfa pa na wo hu se Cocoa dua kpa akokora esi baby any idea branch in this answer no to dwa kire mu there was a time President John Dramani Mahama make some declarations be say adwuma no mo de ma obi a mo mfa ma de wonim ho adwuma de waye bi da de esefata no say yemfa ma no na enye obi a ote office di baby onim Cocoa ho hwe na mo de adwuma na akoma so he was referencing na ensem no kan no unse say we menka so we tribe na unhu nipa bi kopia ban mu you have to find ways and means to protect him
okay
and to be say cause na say hu be hia say got traditional council on Mutonsa de Frekuka.
Okay, not just say wakwaka amebia can cry for enunti ena himfu so edo muhajimu. Now we have a video of Nsemu Akoka Ekanye, which I know most of us would want to watch and listen for ourselves. Said o puti in Nsemu ene ama ya inviting to the Manchester Palace. Yensho video number.
John Dramani Mahama ne ka se nkrani die or the technology eko eden dokon de meko na mi busa o Randy Abbey nkrani or the cocoa farm ko eden or the cocoa farm eko eden what you say yemfa cocoa ni schedule ni men se ne a ye ka se empoano adwuma no yemfa obi oti ase Randy Abbey cocoa no gwa won ti ase oni se ne bia no no se ne harvest. The reset has reset Randy Abbey, and he's now facing the consequences. Now he's singing Kwani, 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 Kwani. He missed the chair. A Konyana or the Coon room when you know the bayou. One was any Akunyana Adaneno. Now, but dinner nado attempts as I say. A bruise, so the Odicoy. Okoya, on the other by the ayo. One young moshi. A Dumano, a deep. Loto 67 what bought this to lose ya bregu ya tuye sikegu e jumanashi was say a jumano.
These are the words of a Koka and someone Koka ya ene ahemfo ehwehwe necessary chema ebrebi atwemu no President John Dramani Mahama say nkrani de technology fa ne ho ben ne de ene dokunu ne mako nkran dokunu mako ne nchenam enti se Randy Abbey ye nkrani a koko fa ne ho ben kawe mope Ministry of Kenkem face na nka mo de amano na asem apeni ba bia fa enti nsem we na eye koka koka ya ahemfo ne hu ne se wadi nkranfo atem na chese opeso chese nkranfo de dokunu na because ura chise bia osu mami honum na ura nines mekebon se dokuni ahyehye e delay so ne nchinam no nso gu ayi board so ni ahyehye amanie redfish nie panla nie sese ne kwa na ye akono no enti Randy Abbey na o make reference but e bi kra chese womo nkai se President Mahama aka ejina ba bia aka se nkrani de ne chinam ne dokuno.
Well, there's kind of comments nearby, you know, at a point now they were trying to, I mean, the National Democratic Congress, they were trying to justify what President John
So he actually said it.
Well, as at when they were in opposition, it came out said one of Tolls Nibi and Okasasa. You know, sometimes when you are trying to make emphasis on something,
so my example be
no, it's not about example. When you want to make emphasis on something, one year the way I'll Kasano not work from Accra because he was talking about the fact that it's not the economy is not about digitization. He was talking about digital man.
Okay, but we mean digitalization and also okay.
The economy is not all about digitalization. Said the okay, and you know the fast comments at the buy na cook and so abasa onu so
reference book
say sana ekoye dia na je say ha so President John Dramani Mahama onu so atwa fom no chem say adwuma na hye on say yi menka Kennedy Japan the voice mu or say abokagu I think that the comments now make here no and answer that traditional council na nyomo there ama omo atonsa friend. You know, even in entrepreneurship, say opesa we adwuma bia, it doesn't necessarily mean say fakoma the buankasa no e wo say wonima de kro ne. Yes, at a point you have to have some fair idea to say maybe a salon and man for bebre o maybe a salon barbering salon or mangasa o de afeni a blade man is here oh hu de be. Do you understand? Some people
but salon ne dia
do you understand? Some people some expertise bi omo wonti no ye said that the omo kokoko baby na omo aye adwuma wo ho. I think say with honorary reference the ohun is say tit for tat, but then on the eyes of binding the omuhunu say na Dr. Randy Abbey self attention no be adwuma man.
Okay.
Almost as a matter of urgency, Koka MPM na omumbisa ne se bi kakra ho.
Okay, but the question amanfo busa ne say because Randy Abbey ewo eye abemu nti no hwese de ahemfo no wo maji agina mu because this is not the first time obi a pass commenter enye pleasant about a particular tribe ewo krodwem even kwa isu nkranfo ye obitimi gina okamena sebe allegedly ubetel na nkranfo de omunyom huni na say like you see but ninyina no omunhye dan react Randy Abbey dey why they reacting to it? Is it because it's Randy Abbey?
No, the thing is you have to protect your own. You know, if you make general comments about a tribe and I say a community, I mean you obi anetisa.
Okay.
Intimatisa I won't be bothered.
Okay.
Do you understand? Because if you be a mensa womb.
So this is not about gas, this is about Randy Abbey.
It's about Randy Omodishia no. Omodishia and Asamatono. And Ghana for this year copium Ukraine, copium Russia, Kuma Russia, Ukraine for Chiomono. Say Ghana ya copium se Munja or Mono form of my. Do you understand? And you all this year and a copium and only I say drew so now they are not odo they are not butchers. Do you understand? And she Omodia Aba and they have to protect their own because ekika koi eni ebeba ho say reshuffle bi nam kwamu ba what I say reshuffle no so betimi aka ba bia president nya bie na no kasa you can't say anything. Do you understand? And now also mo hwe kwan they will find ways to protect their own. This is akoka beko na wakopa achewa that means say bia nsam o kan no wan kan ye and I say it's not enya no kre say adwuma no won so na wa ma adwuma na hye ene ade. Do you understand? And they have to find ways to protect their own. So woni hu ni power ba mu you will understand some of these things.
Okay, now according to said the yenu abema ne kanene de fa ba bi ne ebi no yes atwen kran fo abemu ni ade but ihwemu nso a omo try say ombebo omo de hye ye Randy Abbey ho ban wo ne position a ekura nenim because you say ade papa wo fie a oye enti say omo de hye kuta ye position enti say a adentina sebe mo be yenhwe han na obi ede nanum kasa ababe say bibia ewo ho. So you could see that say God traditional council no mani abre a echina koka omo hwehwe ne dendenden ye de ye monitor ni ahwe ba bi ebekwa kodu update bi ebebe bia no ye de be mamu na yegusua ejina nkranfo ensem ne so de a na no ada na ye de update ebre ahwefo say eye Kentucky take through the second wokobo apro ewe ye the northern region na wanam kwanso ba no na fofia ntoata onya akwanhia na akwanhia no konya ye no abusua na very 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 sad o shed the nature of vehicle na ohene pon yitimu ane said na car na ye na it was a whole lot of issues but yehu se na no ada okopie mu Lodina Mahama nchenya okoda na se wokona eye de hye ekomu ikrom friends obi nya akwanhye de hye nkomu mo amunim mu ntwa comment section ho mame na ebi hye no we kura podi ase efe kakra ba ko no brown one na ayi no enu bi ene hye no a wode ekopie mu Lodina Mahama okoda na se ne ade but ene wono akasa ababontene wabekasa na watchile said the akwanhia no esifa koye nti o say the government che Kentucky take through the second gives a full account of what initially happened on the day of his accident and recount how Mr. Kennedy of Ghana Police Service was the first to offer him water upon arrival at the scene. He also commended the entire police service for the vital role they played in ensuring his safe arrival in Accra. Nti no yenkutie ensem wa ohene no wode etuja.
Akashimunye nusani yenye wono nefanya nikeba idabwali ya beni oshinane ni nale ke police ken ke amefeye ne video no ke oyamama ni police the Burundi in the moon not tell Kennedy from home. There is a pie Katanga. There Oya Nebashe. Any accident happen there is about money if a face and there is money in the jail. Okay, Halesing in Halem. Okay, but Dr. Fui, Dr. Fui, the girl from Pona, I met asking, can what I have. Okay, I'm Hale in your Nibako. Okay, I'm sure I'm telling you, Rara Hospital. You get she Ibanfai, I'm a Abaca. Then Iba police be now, I'll let you. I get Binaka and Rara and guess one like Abaca. Many attack Rara Hospital, they get this morning by Iba police be now. Yeah, but before when I don't bother them about at Impoku. She rescued him. I'm a Malay, okay, I'm a driver on my chair 5 hours. The accident happened at Impoku. The police will be failing, yes, sir. Yeah, I feel police entourage. Got him when you need to be Mariam fan at the Chataba. Yamamla and Amadileba Hospital, who are trying to Akai Hospital there. Yeah, it's a change. Benaclabash, Akai Hospital, any woman in yellow, Italy. Then you money, if you were president now, about what we saw, oh, Benny in Usania, up to Dr. Foy, UGMC in the University of Ghana Medical Hospital. Again, when I'm a queer. The German machine accounts then about the UGMCA. They have a quality. The German woman yellow game of Gagaji, she's a lunch, you have any about discharge. You can't call it a Weber. Dr. Fuwa briefly, nothing of Yamamla, get or Chatai, a pan, I look at any to the Korea at discharge. Well, there I'm calling it down. The police will be a financial bar. Any moon, I keep it on shift. You can't go on NG Canada from Pono, but they know Tole, New Ujulele, Kahale. Police yelling me. Yeah, he said, "You Papa say, Gabonobo." Yeah, changing thing. I can. It can be a bleeding fan. Can you Ghana pet fan? Bomadeni Bokwe. Unchua Akpa, Unchua Inshida Kahabu. Okay, join Benin can have no chino. Can you fan your radon? CID. Okay, well, me in the CID on the back. Police will need a phone. Ina ibi biyo mi ekwe. Ya before be am ekwe. Ke shi ne bo am fe ewale. Ne bo ne wo am fe ewale, ge enwena. Ye wa do shida pe ni o ke ha nye fe manche me.
software the Ghana man if manage who are
it was that big and software. If you want to buy a minute, you want to jail and get again our name. Actually, better now in the fan and what I have. Bandane, you are Gadambi, if you man be you.
In Taki True the second, and you could see in someone with the etuja about the experience. I will guess the Ghana police for etimi ebepi mu ewo honoma wo mo share ye edini bepie mu ewo in crime on time ayetimi share no a ene ne ho atono no na chese ekotie nsemo a wo de etuja amafo chem se still na ase ne ho share danto no
Utimu se ne ho enhye danto no se basically ne ho atonanka omomfa yes our next support no emfa mano ewo honom but then unse ne kasa mu no na okan kran enti me hu say a lot of people they were with us no omo nhye danten kran no omo free so but then you should come back na emamu enchiremu no ewo honom enti tamale na okoye okuhia ya na ewo honom a you say a cultural visit na afi yenhwe how best I him for no betimi edi omujuma ewo Ghana ha say nti say obi wo ha the first time I watching pose accidents be say esi ene nti free tamale no oba na somewhere in Oti region na omukonya asan kwanhia na owo hospital no President John Dramani Mahama ekohwe no ewo hospital nti yeyi no na wo say obo anan na okosrasra omo behwe no but the time oko yellow dinner hono na I think the President John Dramani Mahama wasn't in the country nti okoto ne ho kani first lady Malodina Mahama me yenko fi na yenko kan de aka no emfanto aso me say wa hwe sa video no okay nti eno ene nana Gatmanche kopiem wo hon mo ode aseda ekomo mo na he was accounting to what really happened in full details enti mo ten cry no me sure say you benefited from it because modamote ase ani ade yen sa na ten cry so yen ten cry me kate yo ten also ti me just so te yo ten
oh be lie so that is a Gamanche ochirema the Ghana police wa Ghana police for abaso that on arrival no womo etimi ebo ne ho ban crown no ebo police ni ba kwa Ghana for penas wagidi Mpira Kennedy Frimpong so obepie mu ho na eno man nsuo ni ade a etimi ehodi no amude ne ebepie mu ewo enkran so Gamanche wetimi aba bonten abechirechire mu de esi ne de na chese he's on the lane of recovery NSA and amafo chem say next support ni de ewo ho but se kasa no beba kakra de na chese we are really seeing an improvement in Kenya sa de a Kenya de ye beti asem de se ohimpon kese pa sebe enkran nyina hye nensa na team just like that and ye jema won mepa mu nyina be 1 week ni empiensi abonten kura because we know how tradition works but we thank God for the life of the Gamanche ebusia na ye kanesa nye nkanwie ye ensem ne de edoso ewo Ghana krodue mu hanum say and we realized that ensem ni see ye no you could realize that amount bebre were quite worried and disturbed about the whole incident trying to find out say now the driver in question what is the fate of the driver right now?
Yes, on that particular day an accident in the sea and ne ho ekoka mu pa ekoye driver no he's the one also sustaining injuries kese pa ewo honom currently as we speak now driver no is still receiving treatment any ade ewo honom we are hoping say very soon you better say you are discharged or treated and discharged wako kan nka na busia for ho e fie nti the state of the driver ne dey ono na wo pry kese pa because ohwe car no the way na enimu na ye na
the greatest effect
the last time I think you were talking about the fact that nananom no mo tena akiri
yeah
no so tena animu a enka
maybe won't be seeing this.
enye it wouldn't be a good thing ɛwɔ hɔ no nti na de currently the nim sɛ ne ho yɛ na driver no na yɛhwɛ sɛ ɔno so ne ho betimi atɔ no cry finally no waba bɛka ho.
Okay, ebusua yen free ensem we so na yen kopie ensem foforo so a enrada ye the updates bi ebaye efa the brother of the president of our land, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ehu. Now ni nyina echire mu ana chese wa join the League of Men a sebe jet a wo mutwi ewo ewiase mu no enye nkran jet me kire jet a Cristiano Ronaldo ni DJ Khaled mo ene twi sa jet ni ebi meche Ibrahim Mahama ono nso adwen ni omo a wakopɛ jet ni ebi. Now ene ensem no trend pa enya sem ketwa e social media no so videos bebre abeka yensa. Now one of the videos sabre no abeka yensa no Ibrahim Mahama wakopie mu ewo ye Accra International Airport a woko receive ne jet ni because jet ni ye deliver ye ohun wakwam ya ye nia se deliver man mo so ya perfume nko na mo ye hu deliveries no ono de wakọ akoye jet ene ye deliver e dia brand to ko shia jet no ewo Accra International Airport abusia na efe keke we say wow association for ni ya ye ni yengo hwe video ni mra. Ibrahim Mahama and I share video of ono ene na dofo no ma wo mo ekopie mu ewo Accra International Airport ekoshia private jet ane Bombardier ane se Bombardier se Bombardier chese utimi se Bombardier Global 6500 I say Canadian government ne DJ Khaled mu Cristiano Ronaldo and just a couple of people mo mo bi okro ewiase afa na nyina akra omnu be 10 we say 11 and I will so akwa join it womo and you can see how pleasant it was ne nyina mu no he has made some shocking revelations about ne old jet no boyemu osi old jet no wodi ache Mahama na
yes so Bombardier Global 6,500 and only plane Ibrahim Mahama wa acquire currently na the old one na amount for bisa ne se papa na old what tomuno de ankafa old one yi che se me kwa ka me ko ho na nkam na ka se nke bia obetimi eje mama me a bia ka me de enti omo bisa no say no old one or the bed no say old one or they are call emergency ambulance side of airport hono say a section for emergency landing and then say emergency BCA that is the first place I be receive and sana because say ebi obi yare na the plane akofa na untimi fa na kofa passenger side what I say there's a place they receive them and then transport them to a hospital so they akwakusi sa section hono mo a or the emergency men can say or the for emergency transportation e dey ama omo for Ghana for nyina men can say and the shocking revelation a lot of people are really praising the man say no crepa there because a lot of people were like hey there settings near there but say no credit it's a good thing papa no dey Ghana for
okay yenko na yenko tie said no kasa tu nanum tu kasa ansem That is a year video I could share. Now moving on on the same issue the special aid to Yera Ibrahim Mahama wababe kasa na oshe nensemo a work Canada na chese utimi hu se jet no enye enasem kra na amanfo akoka se enebra eba abemu no omudi Ghana sika akwakoto private jet no de bi enye sa na tie nemom de wo ne se jet no omo kraye kra no na ayi John Dramani Mahama wo ma abemu mpo enti emo bia nkoja ba bia nkoka se Ghana sika eni de akwakoto sa jet ne nkuti nsema odi tuja.
Ibra, so how do you feel about your old plane right now? My old plane, right now. My old plane is an air ambulance now. Emergency air ambulance for every Ghanaian. Not for me alone, for every Ghanaian.
So for every Ghanaian.
Yeah. I'll be on the next flight. I'll be waiting for you.
All right, so that was a Ibrahim Mahama and Semwa or the two Jachemwa or the call air ambulance and see an old plane no and omo edebefagana nibia eka onyo no kwa se oye Ghana ni na bibi to na say ye airlift wa na ye say ye this how plane no and ebeba be foul ewo ehonom na we're talking about a any aid ono akasa special aid or the ensem ebetu dwa ne special aid Rafik Mahama edin sembe tu dwa na echiremu a ono abrante ne chiremu a enye se Ghana for sika ene ede koto plane no na omo to plane no in 2024 early 2024 no omo to yengo Rafik na yemra sisi. All right, so that is Ibrahim Mahama ni plane or the ABPM Ghana higher receiving. Now Joyce Bawa Mokhtari on also a special aid to President John Dramani Mahama. On also a boy Juma Pa Ewo the administration of President John Dramani Mahama. On also the same be abetuja about a plane way out some kind of a motivational message and all passing across to Ghanaians talking about Bombardier Global 6,500 Ibrahim Mahama acquire or receive Accra International Airport that is the update a free honum bar yes Joyce Bawa Mokhtari and also Eddie Tuja. Now, this particular video is related to a plane. Ibrahim Mahama, Eddie PM Ghana Haseno. It's a video neba na yababe twaso Eddie Amamo.
That's tough. So nice.
All right, that is the plane. Rolls Royce powered engine and a engine no a small engine and that particular plane Rolls Royce for omo and a plane no engine no hodom see him say Rolls Royce omo na plane engines men can say ewiasimu ha omo na plane engines akese pa ewiasimu and say the plane bro near see Rolls Royce engine. And as a Rolls Royce for engine the demo na you could see say a plane a straw a pa a honum. And I was talking about Joyce Bawa Mokhtari on also in some kind about plane ABPM Ghana has that is what we have on our screens. And yes, Joyce Bawa Mokhtari, special aid President John Dramani Mahama.
So as you can see on your screens, this is coming from Joyce Bawa. I'll say good morning everyone. Permit me to celebrate our own Baba, I watched several videos of the welcome party that accompanied him to the Accra International Airport to receive his new acquisition, an elegant jet boldly branded Jata bearing his signature. Into we who se videos be a chego sebe amanfo bo eye baba ba kope Ibrahim Mahama abaso ewo eye jeta ababe piemu ewo Accra International Airport ewo Ghana hanum say no eho na we chema tum say ye de jata no so abohu goyi na we say this is a symbol coming for eye Ibrahim Mahama. Now say let me share a story about Ibrahim Mahama, whose exceptional imagination and love for fast cars and heavy machinery was evident even from a very young age. His creative capabilities and a tad of relentlessness had a profound impact on his peers, even though it is remarkable to see how this trait has contributed to his remarkable success. His philanthropy is legendary and has consistently been a key source of inspiration. Until Chema Ibrahim Mahama Yobia fitini mofrasi nyina na nani je eye otomobo niema kai dwane ni ade racist car omususu aye kan racist car ni ade hu se na nani je ho ne namfofo kra edidi ne ho fel eni ade eno ene wodi anyini a wodi ababedru sabre. Or say wow, and our acquaintances may marvel at his exceptional accomplishment. Some of us have always recognized the potential in the then young man who selflessly shared his belongings with others. Ibrahim was never one to seek the spotlight or boast about his achievement. Instead, his engaging long discussions about his ideas and thought-provoking conversation are reflection of his character, affable and relaxed. Ibrahim has a unique style of strong confidence. It's no chima. Niema waye aye nyina yeni ehu a yedi ho adanse no efri ne mofrase mu said de nani brese obeye bibi ede ama ne ho said de bia woni mu gidie owo do ede manipa no eno na akra na yedi ehu niema wetimi aye e wo Ghana hanom sei any other countries. More so reflecting on our past, it is clear that Ibrahim was destined for greatness. He had great ambitions and innovative ideas, which eventually led to the development of his remarkable talent for creativity and entrepreneurship. While many entrepreneurs may effectively communicate their vision even without planning, Ibrahim has been quietly realizing the dream he nurtured in his youth by building Ghana's largest indigenous mining company, engineers and planners from scratch. He talks with pride about his exploits and his investment. His aspiration and goals have been the driving force behind his success, and his brand has continued to grow steadily over the years. Ntininina efa Ibrahim Mahama said na childhood no the nibre say obeye bibi ede ama ne ho eno ena ndey aye evident ti do disi na ni so no eno ana oye enye wanwa say wabeye one of the biggest business mogul in Ghana and across the globe. Now mind you, people will be wondering why Joyce Bauer Mutagri is talking so passionately about Ibrahim Mahama. Omoye abusuafo. Yes, Joyce Bauer any President Mahama omoye abusuafo. President Mahama nso nua bema any how do we call it, Ibrahim Mahama, which leads us to the fact that they are family. Inti washa ehun se fiti ne mofrase nyina no omu di agra nkomo twetwe ne ade ensem aya wokeka no eno enene abemu ede ama. Now aside Joyce Bauer is a family waba bebo na baso no ono ane babema Ibrahim Mahama Jr. Spectacle hwan ono yes initiative ono so timi se ne ba no afa sa trait ni fini papa mu it ono share sa car races ne crankinkiti twi Rolls Royce ne yi car sa just untimi mbo ni din nyina no wa ba congratulate ne papa Ibrahim Mahama ne babema no wa congratulating the papa ewo an achievement like this of acquiring a very powerful private jet, as we are seeing now. The congratulatory tweet no ebeto screens so mama for chem se chesa branten no pese or semi all professional and chese wa media agro o mbeye daddy bia wo krodwem hanum say na ya beka say any papa ntini ade but then amafo chema Ibrahim wayade.
Yes, I mean, Waboy Juma, Menkanasa, now Joyce Bauer, Mokhtari in the last part now, not sure say if you have anything, starts now. some sort of a motivation to the youth out there. Who will be now also start it. No matter what you have, when you share crash, so that is a Joyce Power, Mokhtari, and so on and Semwa or the two. So on our screens, a supercar spectacle, Ibrahim Mahama, Nwangasaneba, Ibrahim Mahama Jr., and all congratulating the papa. It was Rolls Royce powered royalty at 51,000 feet. Congratulations to Dr. Ibrahim Mahama. It's Rolls Royce powered royalty. I was talking about the fact that Bombardier 6,500, Global 6,500, no, Rolls Royce for a year plane engine, no, and it can go above 50,000 plus feet above sea level. And that is the kind of update. That is the kind of updates I hear Nebano and so the Emma and Papa Ewo Honum. So that is the updates coming in from Ibrahim Mahama Ewo Honum.
Okay, and na chese Emma, congratulations, Yenny, and so ye money be na chese yen sorry so ye call a year Ayawaso East a ho and rada by elections no a course so ewo ho. Na Ayawaso East elections see the chese na man for any dear chiripa because of prior to a year NDC for election of a candidate in a name ACC Yenintino, a Dinsembebre ebaye na. Before that, no, a year Musadakwa ebe ma a year predictions of how the election results in ebeba. Ebusia abetoja na ebaya a year yankasa yen former Nigerian High Commissioner, and I say Ghana High Commissioner to Nigeria, Baba Jamal, ena chese wedding kunim ewo eye abato nimu ewo Ayawaso East constituency. Into share screens so say Baba Jamal elected Ayawaso East MP. Inti na chese akonyanom asa akwakodi NDC for ne hobiem na wo NDC ni nsem eno free mu ena omokoye by election ena Baba Jamal etimi edi enkunim. Now results are on the score CMPP parliamentary candidates Baba Ali coincides NDC Baba Jamal inti no na chese ono ahere bia agoro na ekeka kona hu hia se metna se krama isi abebobo results na answer. Now we take a look at the results by here. Baba Jamal etimi SVP votes edi ewini. And on your screens Ayawaso East by election results. Baba Jamal Mohammed Ahmed enya 10,884 votes, and Ibrahim Idrisu enya 43. Wono ejina LPG amanyuku no anem na ene akpalukra san we MP ewo eyi ene asem na critical ena Baba Ali Yusuf NPP candidate no wono enya 4,009 ena Mohammed Umar Sanda wono no NDC ni ena chese results omoye vetin you know ena chese o share na yamfa no ono akokọ gina independent say cry say eyi na fi amanyuku nim yi Johnson ase edu nkechi ase we yi no ono nya 1,885 ena David Kano ono so gina independent ono nya 104 ti hwemu a LPG ni no na hwe akensie no ena Baba Jamal ewini. Producer, can you put it back? Enti na chese osha the total valid voter and I say amount for a quarter aba ye je o maba 22 no mo ye 16,928 and a voter o mo reject ye no na 120 to me say enra akensie na emu odem Baba Jamal wa twe mu nyina mu pa not even the NPP candidate Baba Ali got closer to Baba Jamal in terms of the votes eba ye no ehun. So say Ayawaso East akoye NDC for edia ebiem. Now ye share results na eba ye na Baba Jamal aba be kasa edia fa elections ne ho said the call ye ni ade eja the victory owner watu ne numu tu akasa yenkutie numbra.
To me, from today, we are going to rewrite the history of East Ayawaso. In the market, on the street, in the ghettos, in the bases, there is going to be new East Ayawaso, and that is why I am here to pursue that vision, to ensure that we rebrand East Ayawaso, especially Nima, with a new face. of peace, of development, of professionalism, and
Chris, this is what Baba Jamal Abekana say there. Ayawaso East is going to see a different thing.
Yes, it was very obvious. Definitely the NDC ombe winning this particular election. So we are NPP omanya primaries be omoko unopposed the Baba Ali by man ni beach name onya 2004 saying 4009 yes and only the onya and Baba Jama so the nyina enim say ono say high commission adwuma no sika no kra do so chen MP adwuma no but odo Ayawaso East nti na waba say oba be ye adwuma e de amomo no nti it was obvious said definitely the NDC was going to win because we have by elections are ben even the ones that were for NPP kra no omo LUC na nye de omo de adada nti I mean it was very obvious said the NDC e den omo betimi afa akonya no wo ho.
Okay, so as we can see, Wabeka say Ayawaso East for enya ni mugidie because they are going to turn things around. Now, you be man kasa about ensemwa Baba Jamal previously before the elections, after a year hija ne buy so Chiche TV ni kosua ni meko no person odi wini ni ade no kire mo say he has come to work ane wabaso obeye adwam because high commission adwuma no oye wo Nigeria ni sika wenya no enye sika kitwa ene owini ye no so obeka. But then let's take a quick playback of again the previous speech will make here namsoma Ayawaso East for ekoto waba no edemano.
I receive in Nigeria MP ye di need ye bebo miensa ansana so me de. In fact madani MP da so I know what I'm talking about. MP ni niema ni condition of serving no mine is 3 times that of an MP. But I have decided to leave all and come and serve my people. So the question everybody should ask is that what is your motivation? Why? What is your motivation? Why are you here? Brothers and sisters, I am not motivated by material things. I'm motivated by human service. I am not materialistic because omo kasa semi na no or can say hey baba like me colleague be over Brazil or say or friend me baba I hear you are going back to Nima. I said yes. I say hey the salary is good oh this is our condition, you want to leave it? I say yes, I'm leaving it because I'm not motivated by material things. Please, if it's about money, then I'll stay in Nigeria. Look at all these largesse. Apart from that, do you believe that if me fee Abuja, me decide say me go visit me office in Nigeria, and I'm go visit me coordinator or Kano, and I'm go visit me coordinator or Anambra, and a baby. Every day I spend out there, I'm giving $47. My telephone allowance $600. So yes, all the material things are good. Sabi, mo ambassador be awakodi 2-3 years awaba wadani hieni da. Sabi, unless so you kwasi mpeni. But pass ukodi owa because at the end of the month, all what I buy from my $12,000 is food. Food. And so I won't even spend $1,000 in my the whole month. I won't spend it. So if I'm here, as I said, I am coming to serve. Sebe, obi a ono, osi ojai ni o Nigeria ina. Yamfani say obi mama 10,000. Now or the 2,000 atua or the 10,000 atua. Now we get 10,000 or over 2,000. We any brana. We any na me jawe now on Nigeria and yes me kofa ka ho and you use the word greedy no ground greedy na say greedy you be ojeje niam aboso ana meboa na me ba ko no me say me ja ho na ma beso mamamfo a obi okita board me ensansan pe MP na ka ono one greedy okita board me enson o san pe MP ni ana eno nso de wodi MP ni ka wo board no ye yin mfiso because MP bi atimi ye board member ana meboa ba me se me jai Nigeria na me wini ha me nsan ko Nigeria o me je bibia ho me baba ka beje ketwa no enti me na me baba beje ketwa no eni ni okita board me nsa o san pe MP aka ho no wana eni bre enti me hu se obi ni na platforms say or a greedy I ask myself, do you understand the word greedy at all? I have come to serve my people. Service and come here materialistic. And I mean, we are seeing sikadia. Will I say me from Miami Sika 2.5 million? Say yam fanto yen mama sasikano. I'm not taking it back again because the revolving fund. I'm not touching it again. 25 billion. Me see yen che emma manfo. Many briska. But the man amajilonina, I'm telling you that semi-winia obi awajilonu we are increasing this to 10,000. That's the minimum. That is the minimum. Obi awaji minimum of 10,000. Ebe assess you between 10 and 20,000. Obi awaji because we want to because when the be private thing na me anameboa. Se mi winia mo get fund na mu hunu ebe adwuma mo health fund na mu hunu ebe adwuma mo because all those monies will come and I will use it for your benefit.
For na Baba Jamal na chese woche mu se ono de adwuma na wo ye no enye sikenti na wo ye adwuma but then it's because of the fact say sebe wo pese osum Ghana for eyemfa mo ensi edimu esi a wo hwe eye ensemo a amanfo de aba some of them are saying that eye lady na okowi aba no e wo manpro bi no we should forgive her any ade na chese utimi ehu se amanfo bebre eni abre e wo ho sa say the lady should be forgiven. Do you get it? We share other comment section so or say yes, there is a poll. Yebusa questions about Ghana yen issue and I say abrantie Daniel Boache ni issue I buy ya na say amanfo ka ho asem they wanted to know. We want to know. I mean enipa dodo saying ena wo support this abrantie no lifestyle ne ade no ye be hwe aye bibia found. But then the comment that came about the lady being forgiven, what do you think?
Yes, I think a lot of people are of the view say ma me no kayen fan chero na onim de oye. But then on say earlier no on that particular update no me mamu say there are people out there, they are looking out for the outcome of this particular issue see you know, and they are expecting say be punishing her, they should punish her because you don't know what is ahead. You don't know the cartel that they've created nti atimiama ma media and ababa betodwa yehu ewo honom no. Now yes, there were some polls I'm sure say a lot of people brought in omo messages near ade ewo ho any omo votes ewo honom any ade nti in the very good time no e be help polls no na yabobo ede amamo ewo honom.
Yeah, so the question was do you support UK military arrest of a notorious Ghanaian in UK and plans to deport him back to Ghana? Oshe amanfo a omo support omo ye be 71%. Omo chiremu a omo support pa yen deport abrante no emra back to Ghana and omo ka se oh yenya no manenka no just 29.
Oh, okay.
Ushe mu ana chese Ghana for ne kra supported the fact that the guy needs to be punished and deported back to Ghana. Enti yehe baby a ensem ne beka kodue extraditing kopie mu ewo UK a they will know the fate of this young man Daniel Boache. Yenda mo ase, yemfa mo si asem nya brede hwe.